Yo, what's good? What's good? Andy's Crypto Talk here. We're brought to you by all the partners you see in the links in the description. PrimeXBT, we got Big Cat, we got all of them up in here. Check out Breakout Trading to get yourself up to 200K in account size. Links are in the description. We are doing a closed Telegram now, so I don't think that Telegram link will work to join. If you want to join the Telegram, we gave out a few 2 to 4x's in the past couple streams. So, in the past few days in the Telegram. Now we do know that memes are taking a hit, but regardless, we gave you some plays. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick just to get some clout farmed up. As we can see here, Bitcoin is up only on the weekly. The past 3 weeklies have just been straight up. So this could take a break at some point here, but typically what we saw, and we looked at this on past charts. Where's the BLX? So we looked at this on past charts. We brought this up in a few streams ago when we were just breaking through. You know, just when we were breaking through, and I was talking about this Chungus. Right, we're almost there. We're almost to the tip. We went way faster than anticipated. But yeah, typically what we saw in the past, on past cycles, that after it broke out of the previous all-time high, it really went on a parabolic run. And even last cycle, you know, I mean, that was 22%, then 11, then another 26, then another 15, right? So it went 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, 4 weeks straight up. And the previous cycle before that, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight up candles. And it continued after that. Quite a ways. Now this cycle, I think it was a little more muted. But it could be that this cycle now gets more muted as well. It's tough to say. Either way, what we've seen so far is a 17 and an 11% candle. And we still have 4 days left of this week to see if it makes a big impression and hits right to that 100K, sorry, which is about 8% from here. I think it's not absolutely comical. Oh, we're at 95. Sorry everybody. We're actually up here. We're only about 5% away, so it's not comical to believe that that's actually going to happen in the next 4 days. So pay attention to this. BTC dominance on a massive rise. I mean, if we look at this, you know, it exceeded our point of expectations here. So I think it takes some time for this to kind of play out. That BTC can continue going into this next target that we actually drew out way back here. So watch for this or this. That's what I'd say, is that the next decision point will probably be around here. Could be a little lower, let's say right there. Right? So we'll see kind of what happens here. What's the next step for BTC? Does it plow up through this? Or does it correct now and give alts a chance to run again? I think that's the ideal situation for a lot of people, but the not so ideal situation for a lot of people might be that Bitcoin just keeps running. So yeah, keep that in mind. Let's just go up to the stream, and I'm gonna share this out to X. Kobe, 100K BTC for his birthday. 21st of November, so tomorrow. He's hoping for 100K by tomorrow. Stream is live. I'm going to share this onto my Telegram. Okay. That's so crazy. TikTok guy started a challenge, $500 to 100K, trading memes on TikTok, and the first coin he chose was Chill Guy. Second was Winter Arc. Finished the entire challenge in 3 days at 150K. Elon Musk playing Diablo. Yeah, I think we're close as well for this for the BTC dominance run, but I'm not sure if this is the top or if this is. It's tough to say. But one thing I would keep paying attention to is this Sol dominance. Like, this looks great. This looks really good, actually. This massive engulfing 11% candle needed to take a bit of a correction, but I think from here we start seeing some kind of fireworks, like maybe kind of close to this. Otherwise, potentially something like this, breaking out of those previous consolidation. Something like that. Some kind of big move from Solana, I believe. Look at the volume coming in here, right? Sort of like this. See, it broke this big consolidation here, and it went on a good rip. Big consolidation, went on a big rip. Big consolidation, and this was bullish consolidation compared to this bearish stuff right here. This was kind of more like bullish consolidation, right? So I think that's kind of like, that would be the fractal that I would play out. Let's see if we can grab that. Oh wait, that's not the right one. Bars. Something like that. But it might take longer to play out. February 2025, I think maybe April. To the sell in May and walk away. That might be have to be part of the strategy next year, to actually follow the sell in May and walk away with at least a good stack. So that's what we think. Solana up to 6% dominance. Sol ETH, like, it's on a tear. It's about to close the daily above, you know, these recent highs. So Where's our BTC chart? Look at this. It's actually doing pretty good. So it's kind of trending. It's trending to follow the green lines that we drew. It could be that same thing for this, like this is to January. Maybe it needs to be pulled out. It's tough to make it look right, you know? How far would it have to go to make it look more right? Is that really all we've done? I don't know. See, because it doesn't look right. Is it this? It's possible. That's more possible. More possible. Either way, our green lines looking pretty nice, pretty unsy. This is the other chart we were looking at. I think this one we had on a lower time frame. Not sure where that one came from, but that's kind of the lineage we showed off. Yeah, because we looked at two situations back here, I remember. Talking about just going straight up from there, or if we were going to go down and bounce. And it looks like we went down and bounced. So let's get rid of this big buy. And that was kind of the highs that we were talking about breaking out of. Now we're staying kind of above that. That's looking good. I was looking for a bounce to about 96. But if we draw this trajectory out, you know, you could be looking up into the hundreds here quite quickly. If it follows this trajectory to hit this top range. $100K by Kobe's birthday tomorrow. What do we think? Thinking this looks bullish, right? Do you think we go all-time high on stream, folks? Looks like it was just in the past 15 minutes we spiked up all-time high. And it just doesn't want to hit 95. See that right there? It spiked up. Let's go to the 1 minute just to see where did it spike up. 94,981. It spiked up right there. So we had a major spike up almost to 95 here. live on stream. Let's see which one's Coinbase is this one. Yeah, so we can see the Coinbase tag 95 right there. Yeah, clear tag. This one right here, was it? Or the previous candle right here. Tag 950000. So yeah, that was like 10 minutes ago or less. Just over 10 minutes ago. So yeah, last 15-minute candle right there. Now looking to possibly retest that zone right there before continuation sort of play. So that's what we're looking at for the corn. And see if this can reach up to 100K by tomorrow. I think like you've seen in the next 4 days, I think to 100 would not be crazy. Not at all. Just curious how much. So yeah, I'm curious about how much Sol really outperforms here, because that's the one thing that we're looking at, Sol BTC to continue out of this. But it made a big rejection here because of BTC dominance. Right, this thing is flying. So we could see it's, you know, it is smacking up on this top, and see if it can continue here. But I think so that we can see things like Solana, things like Ethereum. Ethereum is just taking a beating. Ethereum looks bad. And so I think that's why Solana, things like Solana, it did have this major push up, so it's the stronger of the altcoins, but I would look for this to actually see more continuation, because this is not like, even in just these recent sort of hours, it's not up in those highs. It hit almost 250, you know, so BTC up in those, it's kind of looking much stronger, as you can tell, right? This is a really strong pattern to break out of like this, breaking out, and we want to see it continue to that 100K region. Again, I think once we break the 100K sort of areas, this is some other way you could look at this, right? Probably more accurate, because this is the bullish retest and send. So I think 100K, that's next target. Alts will get a bit of a move as well during this time, but I think BTC, this is where the BTC dominance could take a sort of a lead on that. Let's see, where's our, so it went up into our target zone, bounced up into our target zone perfectly, and you know, we could see this same sort of structure forming on Sol, right? This sort of triangle, and then it pops out, and so I think we look for the same sort of thing to structure out here like that. Right now, unfortunately, it does look like we have this going on, which it could also be bullish coming out of that, but it could also be bearish. I don't think we're gonna see this, but this would kind of be the worst case scenario, I think, for Solana if BTC rips super hard. That's kind of the worst case scenario. And you can see how this would continue channeling down here. And then come for a last bounce and then send it out of there. There's another flag, right? But that's just kind of what I would look at, see if that happens. We're not going to keep any of these white lines on here because we kind of had that drawn out here. That we could have more correction to come. I'm not sure where 228 comes from, but it must come from way back here. It doesn't really come back from back there either. I'm not sure what 228's for. It's just the line we marked. Can it change? Yeah, we can always change it. Because what do we see clearer here? It's probably around here. 230. Psychological. And 243, it seems a little weak. It was more important to be up here in the 248 because this is where we touched high. So that makes a little more sense probably. To just shift those over because that's where we're seeing the price action work within now. But yeah, so I anticipated one dip down, come up, halfway dip. So dip down, come up, halfway dip, but it actually full dip. So this could be just the first section. The first section, come up, halfway dip, send. So I'll leave that white one just because that's where we're anticipating. Sweet. They're all taking a beating. We can see it on Total 3, right? Total 3 itself took a bit of a beating, so everything took a bit of a beating in the past few hours. But yeah, this is a good point to be paying attention to. That's where we had the arrow to come up to. Right, so we can get rid of that. We can see that's our target. It just pushed past all this. Just push straight past all that. So it does look strong if it's above this sort of 830, 840 billion. I think it looks really strong. Yeah. I think alt season's like on its way. This is kind of the start of it. It's the green lights. Keeping an eye on GME, of course, as well. I did talk about this. You know, this looks super bullish. Above here. It's kind of its last line of super resistance at $30. Could be a little lower even. Yeah, I really like right around there. Because you can see it with the volume right here. about 29.50 or so. Last sort of key line of resistance. You can see that really traces back nicely to this stuff as well. So over $30, GME could fly, like literally grow wings. So we're gonna put that on there. Some massive moves in MicroStrategy. What do we have on MicroStrategy? Look at this targeting on MicroStrategy. Oh, it's because they did the stock split. So we were targeting up into here. That's what we were talking about. And it just followed that parabolic line that we drew. Let's see if we try to put this back where it was. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. So something like that, maybe. Let's put these like 800 and 1,000. Put that box there. This probably continues, right? I drew an extension up at 3,000. That'd probably be closer to here or something. This is something to pay attention to as well. Kind of starting to come back up here and filling this gap here. But it might top up there. That might be it hitting this line of resistance as well. Maybe that's kind of worst case. And better case would be that it's something like that. Both would be better than VIX going like this. And I think we talked about this dollar kind of hitting this resistance here. So we'll see what it does. How long will we be streaming? 30 minutes. Yeah, I didn't want to do a very long stream. And I really don't want to pull up meme coins because it's hurt. They're hurting me. Just look at them. Looking at them hurts me right now. But I mean, it's such a good buy zone for some of these. I mean, you know the ones I talk about. Up only, Aeon, GME, Mudang, Aurora. We talked about Nero. Now I got a new one, actually, Doge Father. I aped into Doge Father. So some meme coins, but they're all down. So I'm not pulling them up. I don't want to cry. on stream. This is looking like it's about to break the horse's back type thing. So it's like reverse of our other ones. Consolidates and then boom. So let's see what happens there. Either way, guys, check out the links in the description. If you want to get involved, if you want to join the Telegram, just send me a message on Telegram at ANJOII and just say what's up and I'll get you into the Telegram. But it's gonna cost you 20 bucks. It's not expensive. I need to start charging for this, man. Like, we're giving away free money with all of our calls. So yeah, check out the links and we'll catch you on the flip. And he's